What is going on, you guys? It's your boy Kenny K coming at you with another video. That's right, today we have a Talespire showcase where I will be covering some of the basics of the program as well as some of the fancier options. And if you stay till the very end, I'll give you some super sweet websites on how you can import fully made maps as well as little structures, miniatures, and much more. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Cause you know my flow's so sick and my style so moist on Drip 101. Zoe was litmus the fam, especially Camp do what's best. Do what I can, saucing up, we're in a pan, turning up. Tokyo, Japan, anti-girls and ninja bands. Hey, you know this flow's so sick. Alright folks, so we're going to get right into it. We're going to just start with very basic on kind of just like some of the tools that are here, as well as just kind of like the key things you want to remember. So when you first load in, you'll be loaded into a completely blank canvas, and it's kind of important that you look at this little dot, as that will kind of tell you where you are. Kind of easy to get lost out here in nothingness because there's just nothing everywhere. Before we even build anything, let's just go over some of the UI and just kind of some of the things you want to know. So when it's time to build, you'll click this thing, and that'll allow you to place blocks down. When this is unchecked, this will be strictly view. Right? You have water, that you can have come up a certain amount of tiles if you want to have a water level. This will also determine your view camera, so when you start looking at multi-level story buildings, you'll be able to go through those levels easily, as well as a roof slider, and this will determine how many tiles you're going to be seeing. So if you are dealing with a multi-story house, then what you can do to make it easier is you would slide this down so you only see the level that you want instead of having to have your camera fight everything. Little things, you have a little measurement tool, so if you're doing AoE spells like I cast Fireball, you can do that, as well as a straight line to do either movement with characters and or shots, as well as a cone to do a ray of frost or cone of cold type of idea. You can also link those to characters. You have a compass on the bottom. How I am moving right now is you can use WASD, Q and E to rotate, and then the other way that I think is a little bit simpler is middle mouse button. You can also right click to pull and drag. Left click is going to be more of when you're selecting blocks. Let's just do a very simple cave. So down here on the bottom, you can see we have our rock blocks. Pull a couple of these here, and what I was worried about when I was first getting into this program was I thought you would only be able to place, but Talespire are a bunch of geniuses and have it so you can do multiple squares at a time. So very easily you're able to make quite a large area without a lot of time having to be done. So keep it simple and short for this video. Your guys' mind and creativity can go way beyond this. This will just be an example. Our next thing that we can do is we can take some wall, and we'll just kind of find the edges right here, pull all the way across. Okay, that looks pretty good. And in order to rotate a block, you will use the Alt key to shift. You can see, and you can shift that in any direction. We're just gonna do the same thing on this side. The only tricky thing is kind of lining it up with the wall. It can be kind of a pain in the booty at times. Takes a little bit of practice, like everything. And there it is. You have a pretty simple room. And yeah, you can kind of see how the drag and drop can be funny. So when I'm doing some of these, I don't mind doing the drag and drop. Okay, we have a 2-story tall thing. Mind the corners, we're just doing this for the video. So after this, what we could do, let's make this the long rest. Let's say this is a part in the dungeon where the party has been able to find cover and they are able to long rest. So we'll put some beds right here. We'll have a little makeshift fire in the middle. Have some adventure packs, maybe chilling on the wall. Okay. We can do some containers, maybe. We'll do like a box, just a box. And now, let's add some minis. So as you can see, there are both cyberpunk and sci-fi and medieval. Today, we'll just be focusing on medieval. So we'll pull off Conan-looking barbarian warrior. We'll probably have a wizard, maybe like an artificer. All right, so we have our adventures. We have a little box. Let's add a door really quick. So whole section for doors, metal, all sorts of types. We'll just choose this metal door for an example, and we'll do it over. Take our door panel, bingo, and we'll finish it out with a couple mooks that they can fight. Goblins. Classic. The other things that you can do is come over here on our atmosphere settings, and there are a bunch of different music options. Not playing them right now, but you guys can check it out. And they have full lighting. So you can make it super dark. You can make it red. Almost have like different hues in the sky. Okay. You can get the angle. You can add fog. Exposure, add different kind of presets. So if you want to be in a jungle swamp or something and it needs to be very green, you can do that. You can kind of isolate all of the reds so the reds are showing, so on and so forth. But as you guys can see, that was less than 3 to 5 minutes, and I already have a little room. Imagine if you did those 3 to 5 minutes 10 times, you spent 30-ish minutes and you can have a full dungeon like this. Okay, and now we are looking at Tales Tavern, one of the many great websites that the community will post slabs as well as full boards onto copy and paste versions for you on Talespire. What's the difference between a slab and a board? A slab is an individual piece that you are able to put on any board, whereas your board is kind of like your map, your whole thing. So from my experience, I find it easier for having multiple boards as opposed to keeping one board and building a bunch on it. As you will find out, the more units or more assets that you add to a map, the laggier it'll start to get. So I kind of keep each board to a main location, a few sub locations, and if I need a drastic change, then I will just simply switch boards. So let's just take a look at Castle Ravenloft. Let's go right into it. I have not looked at this before, so looking at Curse of Strahd, Village of Krezek. Krez? I don't know. And basically what you're going to do is you'll do open in Talespire. Would you like to import the board, Village of Krezk? You'll say yes. Board import successful. You'll press the space bar. Come over to the top left where you see campaign and board settings. Click. Oops, excuse me. You'll actually go to boards. Okay. And you see how the unknown realm, which is the first opening world, is right here. And you'll just go to board. Give it a little second. Let it all load. And 1, 2, 3, you have a whole freaking village. What? Look at that. Look at that. You can go in. Character can walk all the way through. Okay. The doors open. All of these structures are waiting for the DM. Pool of water, a wall, full mountain. And guess how many seconds that took me to build? Oh, wait. It was at a snap of a finger. Pretty freaking insane that you're able to have a full 5e adventure, or what would be a module map, right in Talespire. On the website, if we look, there are quite a few of the campaigns on here. We have some Baldur's Gate, which seems to have a lot. Grand Cemetery. I haven't played some of these adventures, but I know of them. Candlekeep Mysteries. Okay, you have a bunch from there. Cragmaw Castle, Curse of Strahd, the Death House from Curse of Strahd, Icewind Dale. Look at that. All at your disposal. Okay, Storm King's Thunder, Tomb of Annihilation. Need I go on? So this is a really, really powerful program, as well as a super powerful website for DMs and D&D players alike, and just any RPG player to get their hands on. Guys, you will not be disappointed by checking this out. Yes, there is a little bit of a learning curve on manipulating the camera and how to move. I think it's very well worth learning the program in order to have such an awesome experience. So whether you're a group of people needing to play online because you have friends in different areas, or scheduling stuff comes up, Talespire is your program. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Really helps out the channel. Peep below. We got a Discord poppin'. hella peeps are in there. We got a lot of stuff going on. I do giveaways. We got Overwatch team. I do monthly giveaways for our members that are leveled up, meaning if you're interacting in our Discord, there's a greater chance that you could win a giveaway. That's all I got for you guys. Go out there, play some RPGs, check out Talespire, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Cause you know my flow's so sick and my style's so moist. I'm drip 101. Zoe was lit, Mr. Fam, especially Kim.